Welcome to KCET 2020 most likely questions. We have planned to conduct some very important videos which is focusing on the most likely questions that are going to appear for this year KCET, that is 2020 KCET. And to start with, we have selected with the concept of haloalkanes and haloarenes. Each episode is containing one question, wherein we are going to discuss every question in detail, giving you all the fundamentals and all the related concepts of that, which will make your understanding much easy and more precise. So with that introduction, let's start with the first episode and let's discuss the first question. Here is our first question. Question goes like this. Treatment of alkyl halide with alcoholic KOH. What is alcoholic KOH? Alcoholic potash. Alcoholic potash gives which one of the following? So the options are: option A, is it alcohol? Option B, is it going to give us alkene? Option C, is it going to give us alkyne? And option D, is it going to give us ester? So the question is, whenever we treat an alkyl halide with alcoholic potash, so which of these four different compounds will be our product? So now let's try to write the equation for this. The general representation for alkyl halide, as you know, is Rx, and you're going to treat it with alcoholic potash. So here is the point of focus, children. See, the condition is alcoholic potash. Here is our focus point. Now, because we have studied in the chapter of haloalkanes and haloarenes, there is two set of reaction. Just if you consider KOH, one reaction of KOH is the nucleophilic substitution reaction, where we are not going to treat it with alcoholic potash. Instead, we are going to treat it with aqueous potash. So now let's see what will be the product formed in either of the cases. First, let me just take up with this. Because it's nucleophilic substitution reaction, halide is a nucleophile. This will be replaced by the OH minus, which is another nucleophile. So now the products formed will be KX and then ROH. So let me just complete that. You're going to get ROH, that's alcohol, along with KX. So what is the product formed? If you're going to treat the alkyl halide, Rx is alkyl halide. When you're going to treat it with aqueous KOH, the product obtained will be alcohol. In case if you do not treat this alcoholic condition properly, so automatically you will land up at the answer as alcohol, which will be the wrong answer. Now let us see what will happen when alkyl halide is treated with alcoholic potash. Alcoholic potash, children, is a very good dehydrohalogenating agent. Dehydrohalogenating agent. Now what do we mean by dehydrohalogenation? There is removal of hydrogen and there is removal of halogen. You remember this. Dehydrogenation means what? Removal of hydrogen. Removal of hydrogen. Dehalogenation means what? Removal of halogen. So there are two processes which is happening together. There is removal of halogen as well as removal of hydrogen. Now let's take up this with the example like this: CH3, CH2, Cl. So now this is, we know that it is chloroethane, that is IUPAC name. Ethyl chloride is its trivial nomenclature. So when this is subjected to treatment with alcoholic potash, it is treated with alcoholic potash. Now what's the product we are going to land? Let me rub these things, make space for writing. The product now is going to be this removal of halogen and there will be removal of hydrogen. So each carbon is losing one bond. So from CH3 one hydrogen is lost, then it becomes CH2. So this already CH2 and it has lost a Cl. So these two get linked by means of double bond. So along with that, what are we going to have? K will react with Cl and it gives us KCl, and the OH will react with the coming out hydrogen, resulting in the formation of H2O. So what's the product you got there? We got an alkene, and name of this alkene is ethene. The name that we have considered in this example, the product obtained is ethene and it is a member of alkene. So what is the correct answer? Treatment of alkyl halide with alcoholic potash gives alkene, which is B. Alkene, which is B. Which option is the correct answer? Answer B, which is alkene. So keep practicing. We are going to discuss like that many more questions from this chapter of haloalkenes and haloarenes. I wish you all the best.